Ever since Zack Snyder went out of his way to go disavow the geeks and gamers, I realized the guy is one of the worst Hollywood shills out there. I mean, it's obvious that nobody in Hollywood is a friend to anyone in America, really. Any normal person in America. They want to propagate the crazy propaganda that's out there from the woke, and they're going to do so at every single turn, even turning to grifters to work for them. And now Zack Snyder has hired one of the most ridiculous people out there to write Rebel Moon, somebody with no talent whatsoever, and it's going to be a train wreck waiting to happen. Let's get into the news in just a moment. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and I am making unabashedly unwoke content. I'm doing so on Subscribestar, so it's a Patreon type of setup, and of course, we are doing whatever we can to get cool entertainment into your hands. So comics, stories, we're doing it all. The goal is eventually to do monthly comic books like the mainstream industry. We need about 10 times the amount of people on there. So we're getting there. We're about a tenth of the way to our goal. And we're going to keep trucking along and building this over the years as we get new folk along. And I really appreciate you guys supporting our vision, supporting what's going out there. We'll do something way cooler than Rebel Moon with science fiction universes. I can guarantee that at the end of the day. So please check this out in the description below. I've got, of course, books for sale on my bookstore and on Amazon as well. You guys can check out all this stuff. Very prolific, and I appreciate you guys and the support over the years. Okay, here it is, my friends. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Netflix film series gets a prequel comic from ultra-woke pro-transgender creator who threatened to beat people with a bat. Yes, Mags Visaggio is a guy who is extremely mentally ill, and of course, picks a lot of fights on the internet, and of course, doesn't work all that hard, makes all these GoFundMes in order to feed my family and all that, because they refuse to work a lot of the time. And here it is, writing for this Rebel Moon comic. Now, everything Mags has done has been weird LGBTQ propaganda in the past, of course. And so it's all stuff that nobody who actually likes something like a alternative to Star Wars is going to be interested in actually seeing. So here it is, Zack Snyder's announcement that they're hiring this grifter. Here it is. I've excited to announce that the Rebel Moon universe is expanding beyond the screen with a prequel comic series. Issue 1 of Rebel Moon House of the Blood Axe will be published by Titan Comics, sold January 10th, 2024, and available wherever comics are sold. Now, Titan Comics is a good move for distribution, all that. They actually produce pretty good quality stuff, but hiring Mags is crazy. Giving this assignment to one of the worst grifters out there is really wild, and it goes to show, and Bounding Into Comics has been reporting on this for quite a while, that Rebel Moon's going to be a woke nightmare. They've talked about how they're going to insert some trans propaganda into the movie as it is, and people are ignoring it. And I don't understand this. There's this whole Zack Snyder cult out there that seems to think that he's secretly on our side in the culture, where he's not. He is a Hollywood shill all the way and always has been. I mean, you got to go back and remember what he did to the geeks and gamers there, and remember how they just raised money for charity for him, and how he was very, very quick to disavow them, even for raising money for charity. It's that insane. This is how sick these people are at the end of the day. Hiring Mags is the ultimate virtue signal. Mags has no capability to sell comics. Mags has no capability to write good comics. It is one of the most ridiculous moves we've seen over the past year so far. And it goes to show that Hollywood is going to continue to just push this path every time. There's a rule, a law of physics about this, about SJWs and how they operate. And SJWs always double down is that rule. We're going to expect to see this in the future, and I expect much woke content out of the Rebel Moon universe as it goes along, and as more gets announced and released. I'm sure we're going to see it. We've seen it a lot with the casting already. And so we'll be monitoring this as the situation goes further. Whew, what do you think about this? I guess Mags doesn't need to GoFundMe for paying for food anymore. Congratulations, Mags. Leave a comment down below with what you think. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.